comes the swamp critters.
Now we got a riverboat captain by the name of Ribbity Lee.
That's me.
And a fiddle-playing crab by the name of Gumbo. He sure is something to see.
Now we got Big Al Gator on piano, and we got Billy Bob Possum on the bass.
And Joe Raccoon on guitar, and Armadillo dancing all over the place. And we'll be rolling down the river, traveling by the light of the moon. Rolling down the river, gonna reach our destination soon. All the swamp critters are picking and a singing a tune. Rocking and a reeling, paddle wheeling down the Lost Lagoon. Yeah, we'll be rocking and a reeling, paddle wheeling down the Lost Lagoon. Manatees. What's a manatees?
What are manatees?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's a manatees?
A manatee is the gentle giant of the river. Manatees are huge, slow-moving mammals that live in the warm waters of the South. But they're almost extinct.
Really? I don't smell nothing.
No, extinct means that there's only a few of them left. You see, big boats and barges can't see them in the water, and the manatees don't see them coming. They swim just under the surface of the water, and the boats run over them.
Golly, I wish there was something we could do to help them.
Too bad there's not a safe place for them to go.
Only a few of them left, eh? They must be pretty valuable.
Oh, howdy, friend. I'm Billy Bob Possum, and this here's Joe Raccoon.
Yeah. Tell me, Willie, what's one of them manatees worth?
It's Billy, and I don't know what they're worth. You can't put a price on a manatee.
My boy, everything has a price. Allow me to introduce myself. Phineas O. Phatratt, at your service.
What's the O stand for, Mr. Fat Rat?
Opportunity, my boy. And when it knocks, you better answer the door.
Opportunity for what, Mr. Fat Rat?
Opportunity to do a good deed, Willie.
Billy.
Don't you bumpkins see? Why, we should get those manatees away from this place.
But I don't think them manatees are for sale.
Hello in there. Anybody home? We don't buy 'em, Mo. We borrow 'em.
You mean steal 'em, don't you, Mr. Fat Rat?
Steal? Did you say steal? Why, Willie, you pain me to the core. That you would think I would take something that didn't belong to me, when I was only trying to help those poor, unfortunate whatchamacallits.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fat Rat. I thought...
Oh, that's all right, Willie Bob. You see, I was thinking that since there's only a few of those things left, then we should find a safe place for them to go. That's all.
That's a great idea, Mr. Fat Rat.
Then you'll help me round them up?
Well, as long as we're back to Big Al's tonight in time for the talent show, sure, we'll help you, won't we, Joe?
Well, I guess so.
Fine, boys, fine. Now, I got a bad back, so you boys will have to do the rounding up. Meanwhile, I'll go find a safe haven for our waterlogged friends. Before you go, boys, sign this.
What's this?
Hello? Do I have to explain everything? It's just a contract that says you boys will round up the manatees and turn 'em over to me for safekeeping.
I guess it's okay, Joe. Mr. Phatratt looks like a kind person to me. I'm sure he only wants to help the manatees. Say, Mr. Phatratt, exactly what kind of work do you do?
Oh, even that word makes my back hurt. Son, I'm one of those rare souls that doesn't have to work. I'm too smart for that.
Now some folks work for what they lack, but I just never had the knack. I use my brains and not my back. Not working works for me, while other critters sweat and strain. That kind of thing drives me insane. I just sit back and use my brain. Not working works for me. Now there are those who rush to work, and those of us who wait. And who knows what tomorrow brings, so I procrastinate. That means don't hurry, Murray. Billy Bob! Why work my fingers to the bone? Let others bring the bacon home. Then I'll sit back and make alone. Not working works for me, yeah. 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 Now there are those who rush to work, and those of us who wait. And who knows what tomorrow brings, so I procrastinate. That means don't hurry, Murray. Joe. Why work my fingers to the bone? Let others bring the bacon home. Then I'll sit back and make alone. Not working works for me. Oh yeah, not working always works for me. Yeah. Better believe it.
Sounds to me like you want everybody else to do the work so you can borrow from them.
Don't knock it till you've tried it, Willie.
The name is Billy Bob, not Willie Bob. And on second thought, I don't think your intentions are honorable. I don't think you want to help the manatees at all. I think you just want to use them.
Pretty smart, my boy, pretty smart. And you and your masked friend there are gonna help me.
Wrong, Mr. Phatratt.
Au contraire, oh you with the funny hair. That contract you signed says that you agree to round up every manatee in Lost Lagoon and turn 'em over to me. Now you boys get busy. Let me know when you're finished. Meanwhile, I need my beauty sleep.
Big Al, how much longer is this torture gonna go on? I've heard some of the worst talent I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know, but there aren't too many left. Maybe the next one will be better.
All right, auditioning next will be Bonnie and the Bunnies. Bonnie and the Bunnies. How'd I ever get talking to this?
Down by the river when the sun goes down and the summer moon comes rolling around. If you listen
them ladies is all right. Okay, who's next? We ain't got all day, you know. Ima, what are you doing up here?
I'm gonna perform a classical dance.
Oh, Ima, this is a talent show, not a circus.
How would you like me to play those drums with your face?
Oh, I was just funning with you, Ima. You go right ahead and show off that lovely talent of yours.
That's more like it. Hit it, Gumbo.
Where you fellas been? We've been rehearsing for the talent show. Why, every critter in the swamp thinks they got some kind of talent. Some of 'em ain't too bad, but some of 'em's awful.
Well, we've done something awful, guys. A critter named Phatratt tricked us. We signed a paper and agreed to round up all the manatees and turn them over to him.
Son, why, Phatratt is the biggest con critter in the swamp. He's always got a new get-rich-quick scheme. You know what I'm saying? Why, he just got through taking Slim over there for 20 clams.
That's right. Told me for 20 clams he could tell me how to lose weight. I gave him 20 clams. He told me to stop eating for a month.
Why would you sign such a paper, Joe? Oh.
Well, we thought we were helping the manatees. And I don't even know what one looks like.
Wait a minute. Neither does Mr. Phatratt. He's never even seen a manatee.
Well, son, how does that help your situation?
I just figured out how to teach Mr. Phatratt a lesson and help the manatees at the same time. Say, Slim, want to help me get your 20 clams back?
Just tell me what to do.
First, I need to borrow your camera there. This just might work. Can you fellas handle the rehearsal till me and Joe get back?
Son, as long as I got cotton to stick in my ears, we can handle it.
Come on, Joe.
Okay, who's next?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And what's your name, son?
Melvis, sir. Melvis Weasley.
First thing that boy's got to do is change his name. Ain't ever gonna make it with a name like Melvis. Okay, son. Let her rip.
Okay, Mr. Phatratt, time to go.
Don't take me in again, officer. It was just a misunderstanding. Oh, it's you.
Yep, time to go, Mr. Phatratt. We got a lot of work to do.
Did you say work?
sure did. Lots of work. And I'll need about 100 clams.
100 clams? What do you need all that dough for?
Well, this is a list of all the things we'll need to keep the manatees. Now let's see. 20 clams for fencing.
Fencing? 20 clams?
Manatee food, 30 clams.
Food? 30 clams?
Well, sure. Manatees have giant appetites, you know.
Giant appetites?
Oh, sure. And we'll have to fatten them up for a few months before folks will pay to see them. And that's 30 clams per week.
Per week.
And 40 clams a week for combs.
Combs?
Of course. Or those manatees will never look this good.
This good? You mean that's a good-looking manatee?
Well, of course they won't all look that good. That's a rare, beautiful specimen. Now let's see. 10 clams a week for...
Wait a minute. I changed my mind about those manatees. I think they're better off just where they are.
But, Mr. Phatratt, you can't change your mind. We have a contract.
Hello in there. Not anymore, we don't.
But what about the cost of moving the manatees? We've already got them rounded up.
I'll pay it. How much?
Oh, I think 50 clams should cover it. I thank you, and the manatees thank you.
Yeah, Willie. Now, do me a favor, you two, and forget you ever met me.
It'll be a pleasure, Mr. Phatratt. All right. We not only got Slim's 20 clams back, but we got enough to pay for a safe place for the manatees. Mr. Phineas Phatratt doesn't know it yet, but he really did help the manatees.
Think there'll be enough left over for some aspirin? They sure look happy, don't they?
They sure do. Now they're safe from the big boats, and other critters can come and visit them anytime they want to. It sure would be nice if one day all critters took the time to think about what might be under the water. Just slowing down your boat might give a manatee time to get out of the way. Then we'd all be a lot better off. Well, we better get back to Big Al's. We've just got time to make it before the big talent show starts. Thank you, Ima. That was sure interesting. You know, folks, we never knew there was so much talent in the swamp until we decided to have this talent show. And we found out that most everybody has got some kind of talent. You just have to find something you're good at and stick with it. And now, folks, I want to bring on the new sensation of Lost Lagoon. Let's give a great big swamp welcome to Melvis Weasley.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can't stop shaking since you looked at me. You got me trembling down to my knees. I got a strange new feeling and I can't get free. I can't stop shaking. Oh, what you doing to me? Until I met you, I was can't stop shaking. Oh, I'm going out of my mind. I can't explain it. It's a mystery. I can't stop shaking. Oh, what you doing to me? I can't stop shaking since you looked at me. You got me trembling, oh, down to my knees. I got a strange new feeling, and I can't get free. I can't stop shaking, oh, what you doing to me? I can't stop shaking, oh, what you doing to me? Oh, well, I can't stop shaking, oh, what you doing to me?
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hey, Big Al, that kid's great. You ought to sign him up for our show.
You're right. Hey, kid.
Yes, sir.
Melvis, Big Al wants to sign you up for the Swamp Critters show.
I appreciate that, sir. I really do. But you'll have to talk to my new manager.
Manager?
That's right, bumpkins. This swamp's too small for us. We're going to the big time. Grab my bags, kid. With that boy's talent and my brains, I'll make millions. We'll make millions.
I think you were right the first time, Phineas. Wait a minute, kid.
Sorry, chumps. Melvis has left the building.
I got a strange new feeling, and I can't get free. I can't stop shaking. Oh, what you doing to me?
Well, I'm happy for Melvis. He's an overnight sensation.
Yeah, he's hot all right. Why, every time I turn on the radio, he's singing.
It's hard to believe Phineas Phatratt's making all that money. Oh.
Why, Phineas, I thought you'd be on tour with your singing star. He ain't my singing star no more. Some guy named Colonel Barker bought his contract from me for 100 clams.
You sold Melvis out for 100 clams?
Well, 100 clams seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, what do you know? The king of the con critters got conned again.
I can't stop shaking since you looked at me. You got me trembling, oh, down to my knees. I got a strange...
Down in the swamp among the cypress knees, the big live oaks and the evergreen trees, there on the banks of Lost Lagoon, you can see big owls by the light of the moon. You'll see all the critters of Lost Lagoon, Billy Bob Possum and Joe Raccoon. Big Al is tickling the ivories, and back on the drums it's Ribbity Lee, keeping the beat and tapping his toe for a fiddler crab named Gumbo. Gumbo sings and he plays a fiddle, and Armadillo dances beneath the moon. Young girls screaming, old men whittle, tapping their feet to a fiddle.